high school. I was in my last year and I was applying for college, and I wanted to go upstate. That was my dream. That's what I thought, as an American child. You're like, well, I'm going away for college. I don't want to be with my parents anymore. So then I found out that because I didn't have social, I didn't have any other documents that they require, or I couldn't get financial aid. So that's when I found out, like during the process of applying for college, I hated it. My name is Angela Rodriguez, and I was 7 when I first came here. My family is originally from the Dominican Republic. Since I got the DACA status, I think I do feel a bit more optimistic just because it is a move forward. Because before we had nothing. Now we have an actual social, we can work, we can go to college. So when I got that, I was just like, I felt a little bit more like I belong here.
Literally, they were in a dead end. They would graduate, hit 18, become adults, and not be able to move on with their lives. And this program was specifically created for them to get employment, to come out of the shadows, and hopefully lead either to a path to citizenship or just legalization. So currently, DACA has been terminated by executive order by Donald Trump. I believe the effective date was March 5th, 2018. Currently, the case is still ongoing in the courts. They're consolidating the multiple lawsuits into one hearing before the Supreme Court. And that's unclear because the Supreme Court may or may not take the case, even with President Trump's self-imposed deadline that came and went. And they just seem to defer to the president, who made this executive order to undo an executive order. So it's arguably, is that even a valid executive order if the original or executive order was unconstitutional? Obviously the president's not acting, or he's acted in a way detrimental to DACA applicants, and Congress is just not acting at all.
It's hard because you're in the limbo. That's what, after the election, that's what we felt like, we're in the limbo. Like, say if I do plan to have kids in the future, I don't want them to ever go through the process I went through, because you feel incomplete. Because this is a big rock in the way for everybody that's here as an immigrant. It's a rock. It doesn't let us get through. It doesn't let us create our own path. We have to live, basically in a created path for us. We can't leave it. So it's really frustrating.
It's so frustrating that Congress is in a deadlock and they are not taking any measures to help or assist or validate this status. It's an ongoing problem. There's a political argument saying that you don't want to justify bad behavior. It's just going to start a new wave of illegals or people that are going to try to enter the United States. But even with no new DACA changes, you're still seeing migrants coming to the United States every day. So that argument is maybe valid, but in reality weak. People will always leave their country because they've been persecuted or harmed, or just for economic advantage. People want to come to the United States. So that's a big concern, and unfortunately, these children are caught in the crosshairs. They came here as minors. They don't know their home country. The United States is their home country. They speak the language. They have friends here. So when you hear students or individuals are being deported and they have to go back to their home country, and it's shocking. It's a shocking adjustment for them with no family or very limited family ties. And it's heartbreaking that Congress can't act.
Sometimes you feel like you don't have anything left for you. So I feel like that's the main thing that worries me. The future. The future generation, that they're gonna have to go through this whole process again when Congress could just, come with something and fix it. That's the main thing that worries me. I feel like we should keep that positivity going and just push for a Clean Dream Act.